Hello there, Gemini. How are you guys doing today? Welcome to your general energy reading. All right, here we go. These are timeless readings. Trust that the universe has brought you here because there is something in today's card spread that is meant just for you. Whatever it is that may be weighing heavily in your heart or on your mind, trust that there is a message in today's card reading just for you. So please take what resonates and leave the rest for everyone else. All right, here we go. Gemini, bottom of the deck for you. Look at that. Whoa, we're starting heavy. 10 of Swords. So this is about you focusing in on things that have brought so much despair and sadness in your life. And it's time for you to move past it. It's time for you to really reconcile that, move forward, and allow yourself to really gain that wisdom, that spiritual connection. Understand how it allowed you to evolve spiritually. A lot of us go through many challenges, and it's meant to test you. It's meant to test your connection to your highest and best self. So please try to find the lesson behind all of this pain and despair. How did it change you? How did it allow you to evolve to your best and highest self? So we've got the 7 of Swords. So 7 of Swords is usually about lying, cheating, stealing, right? But and oftentimes we think about other people lying, cheating, and stealing from us. But in this situation here with the 10 of Swords, I want you to focus on the fact that you may be the one lying, cheating, stealing from yourself. Are you robbing yourself of experiences because you live here in the past? Are you allowing yourself to be in this negative energy field because you're dealing with the negativity and sadness? You know, and with that, with you sending negative energy out into the universe, that's exactly what continues to come back. And so you may be asking yourself, why am I surrounded by so much, why so much negativity? Why do I feel so down? Well, ask yourself, what are you doing to contribute to bring that energy back to your environment, to your world, right? So, and I understand there's, always extremes and extraneous circumstances. I understand that. But for the most part, this is a general reading. All right, so the Death card. So yeah, I think maybe there might be a part of you that may also are reluctant to change. I think the discomfort of like a death and rebirth is, because it's a mysterious time, death and rebirth. We don't know what's around the corner. We just have to trust that the universe has our back and has our best intentions, right? So here we've got the Death card. You are undergoing a huge transformation right now, Gemini. You can't fight it. You've got to just go with it. All right, we've got the 10 of Pentacles. Wow, absolute abundance. This is you, understanding that your legacy, right, your purpose. You also are in a state right now where it's all about creating this generational wealth, this stability and abundance in your life. That's a great card. The 9 of Pentacles is you celebrating the fruits of your labor. I think that there is something here that you've really been putting a lot of energy into, whether it's maybe a new career, a new job, a new side hustle, whatever it is, a new business. You've been putting in a lot of time to create this generational wealth and stability in your life that understand you are going to be celebrating here in the near future. You're going to be celebrating an accomplishment. Look at that, the 8 of Swords and the 10 of Swords. So there's a part of you here. Subconsciously, you feel as though you're trapped, that you can't move on from this pain and this despair that's happened from the past. Understand that you have to start seeing things from a different perspective, and you have to really believe that there are other ways to handle certain situations, that you're not trapped. So if you connect with your higher self and remove the blindfolds, you will see that these limitations that you've put on yourself are something that you put on yourself, not anyone else. This is something that's within your mind, and you can control it. So remember when I said earlier about robbing yourself of opportunities, this is a perfect example, right? With the 8 of Swords, you are literally robbing yourself of new opportunities, robbing yourself of creating this generational wealth and abundance, robbing yourself of the joy of celebrating your hard work, right? So don't rob yourself. These are shadow behaviors that we've got to let go of. Begin to see things from a different perspective, just like I said, right? You have to see that there's more than one way to do certain things. And if you lift this blindfold, you'll start to gain a different perspective in your life. Instead of just being in your mind all the time, Gemini, and you're thinking, oh my gosh, I'm so stuck. Take a pause and take a step back and begin to see things from a different perspective so that you can move towards this abundance that you want, whatever that may be for you. And by the way, the 8 of Swords is a Gemini card. All right, and so is the 10 of Swords. So you are showing up twice in this reading here. So this is definitely your reading, and there's something here that you should focus on. There's a message that you should focus on because you're appearing twice already. All right, you've got the Three of Pentacles here. You've got a great skill here that other people are going to want, all right? And maybe this is this side hustle that you're trying to create, or maybe a business that you're trying to create for yourself. But definitely this opens you up to collaboration, to teamwork, to working with people who are kind of in parallel with your desires, right? You know, you guys all want the same thing, so you're all working together. This is a very harmonious time in your life, but definitely you're working towards building this legacy, right? And it's going to come to fruition. Look at that. At the very end of it here, so remember I said you may have to take a detour in your plans, right? Planning, strategizing, but also remember not to rob yourself of experiences. But definitely you may need to take a detour here. Plans are changing. And here you go. At the very end of your timeline right now, you've got new opportunities that are opening up for you. You have a new path that you need to follow. Right? So you're getting a detour out with the old, and with the new, the generational wealth and abundance that you were trying to create is going to happen for you. It's just that you're going to have to take a detour. You're going to have to open yourself up to those new paths. And the Devil card presents itself here, boom, right? And towards the very end here to tell you, look, before you can step through this new opportunity and receive this new opportunity, step through this new path, you got to deal with these, right? You got to deal with these self-sabotaging behaviors, which are these two things, right? So it's kind of like, yeah, everything is great, and we're going to move you towards that, right? You've got death and rebirth here. And then the devil appears to tell you, you can't move forward. I'm not going to let you have this new thing. Why? Because you're stuck here in this place of, you know, sense of being trapped. If you feel trapped, well, then you can just stay there being trapped. Or you can deal with the roadblocks. So this is a reminder to you to deal with the self-sabotage, deal with that shadow behavior and negative thinking here, because that's where you're going to end up staying. They're not even going to give you, universe isn't even going to give you this new opportunity because you haven't dealt with these two things here. All right, Queen of Swords, clarity. Yeah, so once you deal with all of this here, right? Once you deal with this sabotage, this hurt, this pain, and move forward, you're going to end up with clarity. You're going to understand that, yeah, sure, trust your intuition, but also remember to cut out things in your life that do not serve you, that no longer belong, that are really getting in the way. Cut out the roadblocks that are keeping you from creating this generational wealth and celebrating it, right? And move away. Yeah, you're ready to move away from all of this. So the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords is about you moving forward and just letting go of all of this pain, the despair, the drama, the turbulence in your life, and moving towards, calmer waters. I'm about to cough, sorry. So moving towards calmer waters and peace. All right, we've got the King of Cups. Definitely, this is a time for you to really remember to balance your head and your heart. I think with this right here, this is all your mind, right? This is everything in your mind. So make sure that you bring in some compassion, bring in love into your life. Be very measured be very measured and balanced, right, between your head and your heart. So don't be so much in your thoughts. Allow yourself to bring love into your life and see things from a different perspective. All right, Gemini, let's take a look. Tighten this up a little bit and see what other oracle or angel cards, actually. These are the angel cards. What comes up for you? All right, Gemini, last card here. We've got the Six of Wands. Look at this. The Six of Wands is a victory card. Wise choices that bring public recognition and success, promotions, awards, or scholarships. So we'll put that guy right here at the very end, because this really tightens everything up. That if you make the right moves and right decisions and don't rob yourself of opportunities to fully transform, to bring about abundance and happiness and freedom in your life, if you never work on these roadblocks here that keep you trapped in your mind and rob you of these experiences, you are not going to receive this. I really want you to have these new opportunities. Please don't rob yourself of these opportunities, right? So the Six of Wands, everything that you work towards is going to bring you such success and abundance. This is so beautiful for you right now, Gemini. Please make the right decision so that you can have all of these new beautiful changes in your life. Don't get trapped by your own self-sabotage. All right? Thank you so much for being here today, Gemini. I love every single one of you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share with me in the comments down below what resonated with you. We'll talk soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.